In Microsoft Word, we have also commands like footnotes, citations, and bibliography. In your English subject, you will actually discuss this one along the way on what are the importance of footnotes, citations, and bibliography. So in our subject, you will learn a lot of things on how to create footnotes, citations, and bibliography using Microsoft Word. So any version of Microsoft Word can be applied with these three commands. So we're going to talk about first the footnotes. When a writer wants to support their text with a brief bit of additional information without disrupting the flow of the text, a footnote may be used. Footnotes are easy to create in Word because these are renumbered as you move around the document. So when are you going to add footnote? So footnote can be added into a paragraph if you want to unlock word that is very hard to understand, or if you want to cite a particular statement coming from a distinctive author. So, for example, inserting footnotes or footnotes, citations, and bibliography can be found in References tab. So here are the commands that you can see under References tab. So this References tab can modify the author's information, the book's information, at the same time the cited information that you have used in creating your document. So for example, we're going to start with inserting footnote. How are you going to insert footnote? For example, in this paragraph, in chapter 1, the title is Department of Education Vision, Mission, and Core Values. With this paragraph, I am going to add footnote or insert a footnote. For example, going to enlarge. So for example, I am going to locate one word which is very hard for me to understand. For example, extrapolated. You can have also assimilate. You can have also imbued. You can have also promulgation. So only one. For example, we are going to insert footnote sa word extrapolated. So what are you going to do is place the cursor either from the end, at the end of the beginning letter of the word, or to its last letter of the word. So in your cursor, with your cursor, you're going to insert the cursor or place the cursor at the beginning of the letter of the word or at the end. So meaning to say, your footnote will be inserted at the end or at the beginning. So example, I'm going to insert at the end. So place your cursor. After that, you're going to click the icon Insert Footnote. So as you can see, at the bottom there is a line there with number 1 superscript, and then going back to the paragraph where you have your footnote, you have seen there that the word extrapolated is having a superscript 1, meaning to say you have inserted already one footnote. So what are you going to do? The footnote below. So here you have to type the word. You have inserted a footnote, promulgated, and then you're going to add the meaning or unlock that word by giving its meaning. So you may use your dictionary to give the meaning of this word that you have been inserted. Okay, so So that is how you're going to insert footnote. If I am going to add another one footnote, I am going to choose assimilate. I'm going to place my cursor at the first letter of the word and click insert footnote. So your word assimilate will be your second footnote. So there is a number 2 there. And then after that, going back below, type the word assimilate and give its meaning. So that is for the footnote. Now, let's proceed to citations. So citations are very useful in a book, article, or journal. Why? Because it can give you some information or can support your data that you have been created. If example, you have a research paper and then you want to support some information about your idea being presented in your research. So that is the main purpose of citation, in which you are using some of the ideas from the distinctive author for you to cite. So citation can cite the author of a particular reading material as the source of a piece of information in a document. So when are you going to add citation? You can simply add citation if you want to acknowledge or cite the author as a source. Second, if you want to support something in an article. So if you are using a particular article and then you have inserted that one in your book or in your research paper that you have made, you have to cite the author using the citation. So how to add the citation? So example, this document here, same document, same file, we are going to choose a particular paragraph or sentence that you added in your article, meaning to say you have used that article or added in your article which is being used by other author. So after that, you are going to place your cursor at the end of the sentence or paragraph. For example, here in this topic, what do DepEd core values mean? If I will say the DepEd core values reiterates the institution should imbue the best values inculcated in the lives of every. This highlighted sentence, if I will say this is from the other author, then I am going to add citation in this sentence. We are going to insert citation for this because this is not your idea. This is just a piece of information you've got in a book or in a journal, which is you included in your research paper or you have a written article. So what are you going to do for you to add a citation is you have to insert your insertion point or your insertion cursor at the end of the sentence of the cited lines. Do not insert your insertion point at the first or at the beginning of the sentence, but instead at the end of the sentence of the used line or paragraph. So I am going to insert now. As you can see, there is the blinking insertion point. After that, go to References tab and choose or click Insert Citation. Then after that, you're going to click Add New Source. You will be directed to create a source. So what are you going to do with this is that you're going to fill out. So you're going to identify what type of source that you got that line. So you got those information from a book section, journal article, periodical, proceedings, or report. So I will choose book. Then after that, you're going to type the author of the book where you got those information being inserted in your written article rather. So example, the author for this is Chin Jackie. So make sure you can have this one in family name and first name, or first name then family name. Make sure you have typed it correctly. Because it is a proper name. Okay, Jackie P. Chen is the author. If there is a corporate author, you may put, or if not, none. So, example, the title of the book is School Improvement Plan. So that is the title of the book in California. Year being published of the book, example 2006. City, which is where the book is being published, for example Chicago. And then the publisher is Adventures Works Press. So it will tell the information about the book you have being cited. Then after that one, click OK. Now we're going to look into the last part of the sentence that you have inserted. So have you seen this citation? Chin 2006. So meaning to say, this sentence that you have inserted in your written article is from Chen, published with the book year 2006. So meaning to say, you have cited a particular author because you have used an idea coming from this author Chen. Okay, so after that, if you want to add more citation, you may. So another example, I'm going to add another citation in this document above. Example, I am going to add citation, this one here, the school planning team in this sentence, this one highlighted. I'm going to add another citation. So what I'm going to do is first insert the cursor at the end of the sentence, then go to references, click insert citation. Then if you have different sources, you can click another new source. So you're going to type the author, example James D. Kramer is the author of that information being cited. And then the title of the book is all about school programs, is the title of the book, for example. Then the years being published is 2005. The city is New York. And then the publisher is the same publisher of the book of Chen, Adventure Works Press. And after that, click OK. And so you have already inserted another citation. So that is how are you going to insert citation. The purpose of having a citation is to avoid the word plagiarism. So you already know what is plagiarism. So you have to cite in every article that you have been used in different ways to avoid that plagiarism.